con su armonía traz alegria em salsa americana way. Ai, 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 e o que traz no seu tabuleiro? Vem de praia, oi, oi, vem de praia, ia, em salsa americana way. E vem de batata, e vem de caruru, e vem de mugonza, e vem de boi, seu tabuleiro tem de tudo que convém, mas só lhe falta, ai, ai, berenguem, ai, 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 é o canto do pregoneiro que com sua harmonia traz alegria em salsa americana way. Ai, 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 em salsa americana way. In South American way.
Bonito. Vas a tener un viaje muy bueno. Pero no te marees, ¿eh? No te marees. Bonito.
Here are the prices I wish you to get for the horses, my son.
Wishing is one thing, but what will you take for them, Papa?
Whenever you win an event, double the price.
And if I lose, shall I cut it in half?
If you lose, muchacho, cut yourself in half. Ricardo, just have the same success you had at the London Horse Show, and I will be very happy.
Don Diego, just after you leave Estancia, see, this thing come for you. You see, I did not open it.
Esteban! Esteban!
Llamó usted, señor.
Unload the horses.
Unload the horses?
Sí, unload the horses. Get every one of them off the ship.
Sí, señor. Enseguida. Que bajen los caballos. Pronto, que bajen los caballos. Lo que manda el patrón.
Why do you change your plans, Papa?
That cable.
Why, the woman merely says she is interested in buying some horses. What is so terrible about that?
I would rather kill every one of my horses than have that woman get hold of them.
Why, is she as bad as that?
I do not know the woman, but her brother, Willis Crawford, is a scoundrel. We were at school together in Paris. I trusted him and he cheated me.
Well, tell me what he did to you, and then we can hate him together.
I do not consider this a matter for joking, Ricardo.
Papa, why do you change your plans because of somebody you have not seen for years? If he or his sister attempts to buy any of the horses, I will simply refuse to sell them.
Well, perhaps you are right.
Why, certainly.
And the passage is paid for?
Well, yes.
Esteban! Esteban!
Sí, señor.
Esteban, I have changed my mind. Load the horses.
Load the horses?
Sí, load the horses.
Suban los caballos. Pronto. Suban los caballos. ¡Paprisa! Suban los caballos. Pronto. Pronto, suban los caballos.
thought you had to get ready for your event.
Oh, I have plenty of time, Dad. I had to see this event.
Carmelita, you show off for all the judges. Bubbles!
Wonderful, isn't he?
You mean the man or the beast?
Beautiful.
You're not thinking of buying that animal, are you?
Of course not, Dad. What would I do with him? I have 12.
That's what you said when you had 11.
Congratulations, senor. That's the most beautiful jumping I've seen all year.
Muchas gracias, señorita. Carmelita is a great horse.
I don't suppose she's for sale.
Oh, yes. That is exactly what she is.
Oh, she's really something. I don't see how you can sell her.
Well, that is the trouble with breeding. You keep getting more horses, and some you must sell.
What are you asking?
She was 10,000 before she won, but now she's 20.
I'll give you 5.
Oh, it will give me great pleasure for you to have the horse, senorita, but that is impossible. Shall we say 15?
5.
Oh, senorita, I have it. Inasmuch as you were interested in the horse before her victory, you can have her for 10.
5. This is your last chance.
Well, you drive a hard bargain, senorita. But if you will have dinner with me...
Sorry, but I have a dinner engagement at the Westchester.
Well, then, a martini before dinner?
Fine. 9 o'clock at the Westchester.
All right. Good luck, señorita.
Thank you.
Muy bien, Carmelita, muy bien. Te portaste como nunca. Now, señor, you can sell her for a fortune.
I have already sold her, Esteban, for $5,000. And the martini.
Florecerá un querer si llega usted a ir a ver Argentina. Su corazón gozará, entonces le gustará Argentina. Deleitará su vivir al contestar con sí, sí, dulcemente. Un amorcito tendrá que con cariño dirá lo que siente. Cuando diga yo te amo, no diga usted que no, porque de cualquier modo un beso le dará y usted lo aceptará y no podrá esconder que llegará a querer Argentina. Donde los tangos oirá y al compás bailará, con gran placer se lo digo otra vez, se quedará si a la Argentina va.
Moonlight, I see millions of twinkling stars. Evening, when a breeze becomes a sigh. Music, I hear millions of soft guitars underneath the pampas moon, where you hum a happy tune and you kiss your cares goodbye. You'll find your life will begin the very moment you're in Argentina. If you're romantic, senor, then you will surely adore Argentina. You'll be as gay as can be if you will learn to see like a Latin. For Mr. Soon as you learn, then you will never return to Manhattan. When you hear yo te amo, you'll steal a kiss and then if she should say mañana, it's just to let you know you're gonna meet again. I'll bet an old castanet that you will never forget Argentina. Without rumbas and tangos to tickle your spine, moonlight and music and orchids and wine, you'll want to stay down Argentina way.
Argentina. If you're romantic, senor, then you will surely adore Argentina. You'll be as gay as can be if you will learn to see like a Latin. For as soon as you learn, then you will never return to Manhattan.
Quando oiga yo te amo,
You'll steal a kiss and then
porque de cualquier modo,
it's just to let you know that you're gonna meet again.
you'll want to stay
down Argentina way.
Glenda said it would only take a minute to talk business to this fellow. Just what sort of a deal is this, anyway?
It's a horse trade. They're jockeying for position.
Well, I don't like it.
Write your congressman. That comes under the heading of international relations.
I've bought many horses in the past, but it's never been done quite this way.
Oh, but once you have tried this, you will never go back to the old way. No, I think we will be much more comfortable over there, no?
Will we?
Yes. I have very much to tell you. My plane leaves for Buenos Aires in an hour. I cannot miss it. Therefore, I must talk fast.
I'll try not to delay you.
Senorita, if...
Aren't you getting into rather deep water?
Why should I deny it? I'm in over my head already. The first time I looked into your remarkable eyes, I knew that I was lost. I've flown over the high mountains. I've gone down narrow rapids. I've even loved other women. But never have I been so dizzy, so helpless as I am at this very moment. It is like a sudden storm over the pampas. You think you can run away from it, but before you know it, it is upon you, sweeping you off your feet. And your heart is beating like the storm. It may frighten you, but oh, it is too wonderful to miss.
I'm not frightened. Not a bit.
Isn't that horse sold yet? Well, just an old South American custom, I presume.
Hello, Benny. This is...
Ricardo Quintana.
This is my Aunt, Benny Crawford.
Crawford? You are Benny Crawford?
Yes, I cabled you about buying some horses. At the time, I was thinking of starting a stable, but my riding teacher got married. And besides, I got an archery set for my birthday. I was 32 last month.
She's your aunt on your mother's side, no?
No, on my father's side.
Oh, then you are also a Crawford, huh?
Yes, Glenda Crawford. Evidently, you don't care for it.
Oh, yes, I do. I like Glenda very much, but for a last name, I would have preferred something else.
Have you ordered?
No, I'll have a martini.
A Sirocco for me.
What is that?
Straight brandy with a cherry.
I will have that without the cherry.
Yes, sir.
I'll have the cherry. It probably doesn't matter, but Jimmy's about to blow a gasket.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll go right in. If you have a bill of sale, I'll give you a check.
Oh, yes, of course, the bill of sale. I do not know quite how to say this, but it is something that must be said. Perhaps after we have the drink. Shall we sit down?
You're not backing out on our bargain.
I am desolate, senorita, but it is impossible for me to sell you Carmelita.
I suppose someone offered you more money?
Oh, no. No, it is not that, I assure you. I could not sell you the horse for any amount of money. Just this evening, I found out that my father had already made a previous commitment.
But I bought the horse. We made a deal. We agreed on it.
I should have told you a long time ago. I know, but I did not know how to say it.
So that's what you've been building up to. Well, I'm not going to let it ruin my life.
Oh, no, we must not let it ruin anything, senorita. We must have this last dance together, no?
No, Jimmy's waiting for me. He always keeps his engagements, senor.
Have you ever tried a blackout?
What is that?
Straight gin with a green olive.
I will get one right away. Con su permiso.
I love cherries.
Two dreams met. They knew of two hearts that were lonely, that could be so happy if only they found romance. Two dreams met. They said we must go out and find them, and then as we tiptoe behind them.
I'd like to dance with you, senor.
You are very kind, senorita.
I'm just mad about that horse of yours.
Thank you too much.
Turn around, my dream kept saying,
I did, and you were there then, too.
The next month, 4 of us are going on Montreal with nothing but mules.
Love affair started. The dreams wait their
Well, I said next month we were going up to Montreal on mules. Well, what do you think of that?
Huh? Oh, not this week, Jimmy.
Only hearts were one.
Senorita, it is time for me to leave, so I will say adios.
Goodbye.
I hope we will be meeting again sometime soon. Perdóneme, señorita. Adiós. Adiós.
Congratulate me, my dear. I just bought Carmelita, the champion Argentine jumper.
You bought her?
Yes, considering your interest in the owner, it's a wonder you didn't.
Well, how could I? You had a previous commitment.
Commitment? I didn't have any commitment. I offered him $5,000 just now, and he took it.
Well, that's what I offered him. Why would he do that?
Perhaps it was my dancing, darling.
Shall we set this one out?
Your eyes. Your remarkable eyes. If he ever looks into my eyes again, he'll really see a storm over the pampas.
What bit her?
I don't know. Something about the pampas.
Oh, well, cheer up, Jimmy. The pampas is a long way away. And now, if I'm not mistaken, you were about to ask me to dance?
You were mistaken.
I was mistaken. I was mistaken.
For two lonely hearts were one. Do-do-do-do-do-do. When two dreams met.
We'll sell this one. Sell Apprentice, too. We'll keep this mare. Tendon's a little sore. Better put a blister on her.
Yes, ma'am, but I'd like to turn her out in spring.
Yes, do that. I want to keep Vane Bell and Lady Bosun. Good morning, Aunt Vinnie.
Good morning, Miss Crawford.
Morning.
Sell all the rest.
Yes, ma'am.
What's the idea of unhorsing yourself? You're going to be caught short with a lot of saddles and nothing to put them on.
Oh, I'm fed up.
Fed up? You're fed up.
I'm going to get rid of everything but the mares and bring in some new blood. Maybe I'll go to Ireland and get some hunters for a change. Or I might get some race horses. I may even go to Kentucky, or I may even go out to California.
Ireland, Kentucky, California. Why don't you come out with it? When do we leave for South America?
What's wrong with that? They have wonderful horses in South America.
Wonderful horses. And wonderful men.
I'd trust the men about as far as you could throw the horses.
I suppose we're going by boat?
No, there's a plane leaving tonight. I thought we might take that.
I'll bet we do. And with a good, strong tailwind, I suppose you'll get there as soon as he does. Get in, you beautiful brat. South America, here we come.
Senorita Crawford?
Oui, oui. I mean, CC.
I was Senor Montero. I have the honor to general manage for your brother, Senor Crawford, his piston rings in South America. I would wish you to want to know my sales manager, Senor Rufino.
I'm so very much delightful to meet you. My assistant, Senor Valerga.
The pleasure. She's all mine, Senorita.
How do you do, all of you? My niece, Miss Glenda Crawford.
How do you do?
We wish you to welcome us in Buenos Aires, so that any little service we can be to you, all you have to do is lift your little finger.
That's very good of you.
Oh, no, senorita, it is very good of you.
Oh, it's very good of you.
No, senorita, it is very good of you.
Oh, why don't you toss for it?
For your connivance while you are here, we have provided the automobile and the chauffeur, equipped, of course, with Crawford's piston rings. And now, if we will come with you, you can escort me to the hotel, eh?
Us will be glad to.
Thank you very much. The inside is open. Anastasio! Anastasio! C'è dormilone allo terro sedal, Stefan him! Go! Come! Oh, this is completely incidental. I can assure you.
Thank me very much.
I will never forgive yourself.
Miss Crawford, welcome to Buenos Aires. I'm Dr. Padilla, your father's friend from the embassy. I wish to take you and your aunt to dinner and to a concert.
Oh, that's very nice of you. Just a moment, I'll ask her. It's His Excellency, that ambassador friend of Dad's. He'd like to take us to dinner and to a concert.
I wouldn't go to a concert tonight if Beethoven was going to play the Woodpecker song. I'm going to sleep for 2 days.
Well, I'm not. I didn't come 6,000 miles to go to bed. Hello? My aunt won't be able to go. She's rather infirm, you know. But I'd love to.
Oh, thank you. Make me very happy. Yeah. Nice girl. Get me 2 tickets for the concerto.
For the contesto?
No, concert.
For la corrida?
No, please.
Cantina?
Concert.
Consomme?
2 tickets. No, not consomme. Concert.
Corrida?
Perché niente la papa chica la mande. 2 tickets for the concert.
Well, how do I look?
Like a hungry leopard. Wait a minute. You're sure to need this.
Oh, Aunt Benny.
Senorita Crawford?
Yes, please come in, Your Excellency.
Excellency? Thank you.
I'd like you to meet my aunt, Miss Crawford.
Your aunt? But so young, so beautiful, no?
No.
Yes, it is rather unusual, isn't it? I was 31 my last birthday, Your Excellency.
Your Excellency. Oh, no. Please, that is too formal. Now that we know each other so well, just call me Tito.
I must say there isn't anything very formal about that, is there? Tito.
Welcome to Buenos Aires.
Oh, flowers. How thoughtful of you.
Oh, it is nothing at all. It establishes goodwill. I find that I get much further that way.
Are you sure that you're planning on going to a concert?
If the senorita wishes.
Oh, well, if your heart isn't too set on it, I'd much prefer to see some of the nightlife.
Encantado! Absolutely. I know every place in town.
Oh, fine. Sorry to leave you, dear.
I shall regret very much your charming absence. But fortunately, I'll have the scintillating presence of the senorita to soften the pain.
The senorita better keep her guard up.
Oh, there is no cause for worry. I never what you call put on the pressure. No. I shall go only as far as senorita wishes.
Well, the senorita went 6,000 miles last week.
Oh, senorita. Senorita?
Senorita Crawford. Oh, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Dr. Padilla. I called earlier from the embassy.
What? Why, you can't be. You just left here with my niece.
Oh, but you are mistaken. Why, I never been in this house all evening.
Then who was he?
Senorita, we are talking in riddles. Perhaps we should start over again. I am your brother's friend, Arturo Padilla. I That's me. Came here this evening to take your niece to the concert. I brought these flowers for her.
Orchids? Oh, you must be the ambassador. The other one brought dahlias.
You mean there's an imposter? What does he look like?
Oh, he's tall, dark, and handsome, and he says the nicest things.
Oh, it's diabolical. The man is a perfect double for me. Come, we must apprehend him.
I'll get my rat.
Otro sabanero, quiero verse. Nenita, cuando sonreí, aumenta mi pasión. Aunque no eres un ángel, tus ojos de diablita son. Sos divina mi nenita, dulce encanto sos. No mates mi ilusión. Nenita linda, ¿qué has hecho con mi corazón?
Having a good time?
Oh, wonderful.
Would you like to see another spot?
I'd love to.
Check, please. I've been tipping 10%. Is that satisfactory?
Oh, well, I wouldn't cut it too close. The man undoubtedly has 4 children.
5.
They always have 5 children. 65%. Here is 6 and 15.
I see you're on a budget.
Oh, I never trust my memory. I always put everything down. Then there is no argument later. The total is getting rather high.
I feel rather guilty.
Oh, we can stop anytime you want to. Just say the word.
Oh, no, I'm having such a wonderful time. Why don't I pay for a while?
But you are.
I am?
Certainly.
Oh, you are the ambassador, aren't you?
Ambassador? Senorita, I've never even voted. I'm Tito Acuna, the best guide in all Buenos Aires.
Guide? Well, who guided you to me?
Anastasio.
Who?
Your chauffeur. He's my brother-in-law. I always pay him a little something when he brings me a prospect. Keeps my sister from taking in so much washing.
Well, Tito, I'm afraid you caused another international incident.
Oh, senorita, I cannot worry about that when the amount in my black book is already over 400 pesos. This does not even include the tip to the head check girl, which was my personal item.
Oh, well, you put that down. I'll pay for everything.
Encantada. In that case, the next head check girl is on me.
Fine.
¿Qué has hecho con mi corazón? Nenita, ¿qué has hecho con mi corazón? You are as pretty as a flower, a rose that kissed by the morning dew. You are the spell, the magic of the moonlight. That's why I sing my serenade to you. Just you.
Shall we finish it?
Oh, why not? We might as well get my money's worth.
Oh. anything like that in New York, is not so?
No. Oh, but they're wonderful. Would you please tell them for me? I think they're the best I've ever seen.
Of course, señorita. La señorita dice que ustedes son los mejores bailarines de conga que ha visto.
Sorry, but we don't understand Spanish. We're from Syracuse.
Oh. Señorita, this spot is the ultimate. Since Carmen Miranda came here, nobody can get in.
You're sure you can get us a table?
But absolutely. The head waiter is my ex-brother-in-law. Ever since my sister left him for Anastasia, he has been so grateful that he will do anything for me. Permisi? I beg your pardon. Permisi, senor. I beg your pardon, please.
Mamma, yo quiero. Mamma, yo quiero. Mamma, yo quiero, mamma.
¿Qué tal, Sebastián?
Carmen Miranda.
E olha o bambu de bambu, bambu, bambu. E olha o bambu de bambu, bambu, lelê. E olha o bambu de bambu, bambu, lá. Eu quero ver dizer 3 vezes bambu, lé, bambu, lá, lá, bambu.
Vai bambu de bambu, bambu, bambu. Vai bambu de bambu, bambu, lelê. Vai bambu de bambu, bambu, lá. Quero ver dizer 3 vezes bambu, lé, bambu, lá.
Fui a um banquete na casa do Zé Pequena. A mesa tava no sereno pra todo mundo caber. Tinha de toda a qualidade de Itália. Tinha mais homem que mulher, mas só não tinha que comer bambu. E olha o bambu de bambu, bambu, bambu. E olha o bambu de bambu, bambu, lelê. E olha o bambu de bambu, bambu, lá, lá. Eu quero ver dizer 3 vezes bambu, lé, bambu, lá, lá, bambu.
Vai bambu de bambu, bambu, bambu. Vai bambu de bambu, bambu, lelê. Vai bambu de bambu, bambu, lá, lá. Quero ver dizer 3 vezes bambu, lé, bambu, lá, lá.
No tabanquete de cujo referido, mulher que tinha marido não passou aperto não. Pois é danada para não morrer de fome, cada qual comer seu homem não tiver indigestão bambu. E olha o bambu de bambu, bambu, bambu. E olha o bambu de bambu, bambu, lelê. E olha o bambu de bambu, bambu, lá, lá. Eu quero ver dizer 3 vezes bambu, lé, bambu, lá, lá, bambu.
Vai bambu de bambu, bambu, bambu. Vai bambu de bambu, bambu, lelê. Vai bambu de bambu, bambu, lá, lá. Quero ver dizer 3 vezes bambu, lé, bambu, lá, lá.
Excuse me, I've got to see a man about a horse.
Senorita Crawford, why, I am amazed. I cannot believe my eyes.
I had no idea you planned to come to Buenos Aires.
I didn't. I won an 18-day cruise at a bridge party.
Oh, you are very lucky.
Well, it really wasn't luck. I came down here to look for horses. I wasn't doing so well in New York.
No, I'm very sorry, Senorita, that you could not have had Carmelita.
Oh, please don't worry about it. Helen was so thrilled.
Well, it would have pleased me very much more if you could have had the horse.
Well, you couldn't help it if your father made a commitment. Besides, Helen's my best friend.
You're very generous, Senorita. Many people would not be so understanding.
Thank you.
What shall I order for you?
Oh, not a thing. I'm afraid I've had a little too much champagne already.
Oh, that is wonderful. I have had too much brandy. Tell me, is your aunt with you?
What did you say?
I was asking about your aunt. Is she with you?
Oh, yes, but she's back at the hotel.
Oh, good. I mean, I hope she is getting a good rest. If that orchestra is trying to make the conversation difficult, they're very big successes.
Don't they have verandas in Buenos Aires?
No. But they have balconies.
Sebastian, what are they up to?
With me, it is not guesswork. I know where the stairway leads.
Oh, this is lovely. Do you come here often?
No, a friend of mine told me about this. This is just like the Westchester, no?
Except that Vinny won't be interrupting us.
No, and I do not have to catch a plane.
And there's no misunderstanding about a horse.
If I did not know that you would come down here to buy horses, I would be hoping that you would come down here to see me.
Perhaps I did. You said it was like a sudden storm, but it didn't really hit me until after you left. You have thought of me, Ricardo?
Oh, si, querida. You have been with me in my mind every waking moment. And at night, I have adored you in my dreams.
But if I hadn't come down here, we never would have seen each other again.
It had to happen. If we had not met like this, I would have found you some way. Nothing could have stopped us.
You said it was too wonderful to miss, didn't you, Ricardo?
Si, mi vida. Si.
Well, I didn't.
Why did you do this to me?
That's what I came down here to do.
Wait! Explain yourself.
Shh, Carmen Miranda.
Your client has been away for a long time. You don't think she has possibly left?
I have absolutely not to worry. Her credit is phenomenal. Every time you see an automobile, it has a piston ring of her father's inside it.
Comme à l'addition.
Oh.
Anastasio,
Anastasio!
take me to the hotel.
There he is. Surround him. Only be careful, he may be armed. What have you done with my niece, you imposter?
How dare you, senor? Do you not know it is a serious offense to impersonate an official?
Senor, I have impersonated nobody but myself. I'm Tito Acuña, the best guide in all Buenos Aires. And tonight was purely business, although I haven't been paid.
Then where is Senorita Crawford?
I lost her.
The young lady, I heard her tell the driver to go back to the hotel.
Just the same, I do not believe this man's story.
I've taken thousands of women out and never have I had a single complaint.
Really? Thank you very much. You've been very kind, Your Excellency.
Don Diego, tourists outside want to buy horses.
Maria, Marte Fecasiano. What kind of tourists are they?
The man, nothing. But the senora, or maybe senorita, is Americano.
Ah, in that case, perhaps she can afford to buy.
They got girl with them, too. She want to see baby horses in the paddock. I told her, all right.
The young girl?
Well, Ricardo, my eyes don't see so good like they did long time ago. But that she is young, beautiful like a flower. Not much I see.
Excuse me, Papa.
Sit down, Casiano.
Hey, gracias. Him just like his father, eh?
That old Groucho said something about getting a Don Diego. Where do you suppose they keep him?
Wherever it was. Ah, he has been found already.
Pencito, where are you taking Furioso?
No place, senor. I take him back to the stable.
Wait a minute. I asked you where you were taking the horse.
What is the matter with you? He got a memory to forget. I told him take Furioso to the north pasture. He don't like no more the grass on the south pasture.
See.
What a magnificent horse.
Gracias.
Is he for sale?
No, senora. There is not enough money in all North America to buy him. This is Furioso, the finest jumper in the Argentine.
For last 3 years, 3. He win every blue ribbon in horse show in Buenos Aires. He gonna win another one in 2 weeks, too.
You go about your business, Panchito. You better go with him, Cassiano, otherwise the boy may forget and turn himself out to graze.
Hey, vamos, muchacho.
Well, senora, what kind of horses did you wish to buy?
Oh, the four-legged kind. My name is Benny Crawford, and,
Crawford?
That's right, Crawford.
You will please me very much, senora, if you leave my property at once.
Well, what have I done? I only asked to buy horses.
I sell no horses to Crawfords. Go, senora.
Tito, are you going to let that goat talk to me this way?
Senor? Senorita, I think it is too late. He said it already.
You will go this instant, senora, or I will have you put out.
I'll go, all right. I wouldn't stay if you threw a barbecue in my honor. Ye gods, what next? What are you doing here?
Why, I live here.
Well, let me tell you, you'd better stay away from that house. There's a madman up there. He just threw me off the place.
Oh, no doubt you refer to my father. You must have told him your name.
Yes, I did. And I added a few under my breath.
Well, I apologize for him. About some subjects, he's inclined to be a little strong-headed, but he's very nice when you know him.
Until you get acquainted, you do well to have a hatchet in your hand. Get in, Glenda. I've had enough of these friendly neighbor relations.
No, I have already asked Senorita Glenda to ride back to the city with me.
All right, my precious. You can take chances with your life if you want to, but I am much too young.
Well, shall we go and get the car?
But what about your father?
Oh, I promise you, he will not attack without warning. We can count as a sportsman.
What's over there?
Oh, come, I'll show you. All our favorite horses are buried here. This big stone is on the grave of Tempestad. He won the Palermo Handicap 3 times. All told, he won 48 races until he died in 1925. He was the greatest horse my father ever had.
I didn't realize you had race horses.
Oh, yes, we did at one time. But now we haven't raced for, 15 years. Tempestad was cut down and killed on the track. My father's refused to race since that day.
It doesn't seem fair to condemn the whole sport because of one accident.
No. Oh, here he comes now.
Ricardo?
What's the best footpath back to the city?
I have been looking for you, Ricardo. I have just had the most unfortunate experience.
What was that, Papa?
I have just had to put some people named Crawford off the place.
Oh, we saw a car drive away. That is too bad.
The young lady, Ricardo, I do not believe we have met.
Oh, tenez razón, Papa. This is Senorita Cunningham. We met in New York. Something happened to her car down the road, and I am going to drive her back to the city.
I'm sorry, Senorita Cunningham, if I seemed abrupt, but I am somewhat upset. You will be in the Argentine some little time?
Well, my plans are a little indefinite.
Before you leave, you must honor us with another visit.
Oh, thank you very much. I'd love to.
Then I shall be expecting Ricardo to bring you. Adios.
What? He's nice.
Then you will accept his invitation?
Well, that was to a Miss Cunningham. I doubt if he'd want Miss Crawford.
After he gets to like Miss Cunningham, then he will feel much more favorably disposed toward Miss Crawford. Of that I am certain. This is the annual village fiesta. Once each year, the peons get together and drink and dance and perhaps make love. In this little village, you will find the true Argentine.
The true Argentine, huh?
Just sing to your senorita, she'll be sweet to you, senor. Every gaucho and caballero should be a true troubadour. Sing to your senorita, and you never will go wrong. She'll confess to the magic music, and she'll say yes to a song. Try a serenade to tell her of her charm, and you'll find the words and music in your arms. So sing to your senorita, all your cares won't mean a thing. She will gladly be your Chiquita, so sing to your senorita, sing. Try a serenade to tell her of her charms, and you'll find the words and music in your arms. So sing to your senorita, you'll be happy as can be. If a song brings romance along, tell me why, oh why won't someone sing to me?
A horse race. Whenever 10 or more Argentinians get together, there is always a horse race. Come on.
Come Furioso, I want to tell you something. Remember, this race only 300 meters, so you got no time to stop and eat the grass. Watch the man with the flag. When you see his fingers move, then you start. And don't try to show off just because you know you can beat this other horse. Remember, I love you. Oh, and I got 4-1.
¡Metile loca! Mira, mira, las patas. Y tiene que ganar la carrera con estas patas.
¡Honor!
That is Furioso.
He's wonderful.
But he is my father's champion jumper. How is he in this race?
I don't know how, but he's certainly in it.
Muy buen caballo. Vamos a tomar algo.
suerte.
Gracias, gracias, gracias. Maybe sometime you get a horse with 4 legs, then we have another race, huh?
No, you won't.
Ricardo. Please, Ricardito, for the love of Soledad, do not give me away.
Cassiano, you had better start explaining.
I mean to do no harm, Ricardo. Furioso likes to run a little bit now and then, and I make few pesos. But the pesos is to send Panchito to school someday.
You mean that this has happened before?
Only a couple of times. We win a good race at La Plata by 10 lengths.
La Plata? You have had him on the racetracks?
Just once. When Don Diego was in Rio, I paint Star and Furioso call him American horse. He paid 25 to 1.
Cassiano, when my father hears that you have been racing his best jumper, he's gonna nail your ears to the stable door.
That other horse wasn't even in it.
I see, senorita. You see, he only touched the ground 2 times.
He shouldn't be jumping. He ought to be racing on the flat.
Of course he should. He was born for it. His grandfather was Tempestad. But to Furioso, I guess that makes very little difference. He's happy. 3 meals every day and lots of other horses for company.
No, Ricardo, there you make big mistake. Furioso want to be a racehorse. I catch him worrying many times about this. And then your papa never be the same man since he stopped racetrack business.
Well, what you say is true. But he would eat his heart out before he would admit it.
Well, if you can't reason with him, why not show him? Train the horse without telling him. Put him in a race. And if your father really loves the track, he could never resist seeing his Silks win again.
He would skin us and put us in the trophy case.
I thought the Quintanas were sportsmen.
Senorita, there is only one possible answer to that. Cassiano, day after tomorrow, we start to work the horse on the racetrack in the North Pasture.
Ricardo!
No, maybe it's no good. For me, Ricardo, it don't make much difference. I'm old man. But for you, it's too soon to die so young by the hand of your father. But then I guess we all die sometime, huh? No cierto?
What kind of a breeze was that?
And the Bojero, he was holding him all the time.
$140 and 2. $137 and 1.
Que guiados por solo un destino tomaron un solo camino.
Dos sueños, los sueños de dos corazones que fueron de nuestras pasiones, la inspiración.
A band was softly playing, sweet music filled the air. Turn around, my dream kept saying, I did, and you were there. Two hearts met, a beautiful love affair started. The dreams winked their eyes and departed. They knew that their work was done. For two lonely hearts were one.
We were perfect strangers, and we were worlds apart. Yet here am I so close to you. It was so fantastic, the way it came to pass, that no one would believe it true. Suddenly we were part of fate's peculiar schemes. This is how it happened, strange as it seems. Two dreams met, they knew of two hearts that were lonely, that could be so happy if only they found romance.
You remember
two dreams met. They said we must go out and find them, and then as we tiptoe behind them, we'll make them dance. A band was softly playing, sweet music filled the air. Turn around, my dream kept saying, I did, and you were there then. Two hearts met, a beautiful love affair started. The dreams winked their eyes and departed. They knew that their work was done. For two lonely hearts were.
Furioso, he don't want to eat his dinner.
What is the matter with him?
I don't know. I think maybe he all mixed up. He don't know if he is racing horse or jumping horse. In the morning, he jumps for your papa. In the afternoon, he races for you. This morning, he could not jump over a jumping beam.
But he was running all right this afternoon.
That's just it. He knows he should be racing. But how long he's going to know it? That's no way to train a racing horse. Jumping him, running him, mixing him all up. Pretty soon, he's going to have nervous breakdown. Then we can do nothing with him.
We should stop jumping him.
Stop jumping him, Senorita. But the show is Sunday.
Senorita Cunningham.
Papa, Cassiano has just been telling me there's something wrong with Furioso. He's not jumping well, and tonight he would not eat his dinner. Perhaps we should take him out of the show Sunday, huh?
Take him out? Missed the show for the first time in years? Oh, no. He will be all right. He's just a little bit stale.
No, he's more than stale. Don Diego, Furioso gives me a look. But I don't like it.
You are getting old, Cassiano. You are seeing things. Furioso is entered in the show, and Furioso will be jumping Sunday, and will be taking the ribbon again. Now, my dear, if you'll honor me with a game of backgammon, we'll leave these two warriors to worry by themselves.
The old man, he's more stubborn than Furioso. Much more.
Categoría primera, el caballo simpático, propiedad del teniente Eugenio López.
That is a very good horse. He is almost as good as Furioso.
A plow horse.
Oh, be reasonable, Papa.
I am the most reasonable man in the world, and I know horses. I leave it to Senorita Cunningham if he comes within 1,000 miles of Furioso.
Not within 10,000 miles.
Now, don't forget it. I bring you up like my own son. When you was little baby horse, who feed you when your mama was sick? Who sit up all night and rub your stomach when you got a bellyache? No, I don't want you to thank me. But please, Furioso, if you love me, keep your mind on what you do today, huh? All right. Panchito. Hello, good luck.
Glenda, darling, what a surprise.
Buenas tardes, Senorita Crawford.
Crawford? Your name is Crawford?
Yes, but...
Then this is all a trick. You lied to me.
Oh, but
You came to my house, you accepted my hospitality, and you lied to me.
You can blame me for that, Papa.
I do blame you to foster this, to encourage it behind my back, to bring the daughter of my worst enemy under my own roof.
I wanted you to know her and like her, and you did. Has she changed just because you know who she is?
Yes, and I will not listen to you. You are no son of your father, and she is the...
Here. Hold your tongue, you old goat.
Unfortunately, even though you are a Crawford, you are a woman, and there is nothing I can do. But I will ask your escort to answer for you.
Senor, my presence here is purely professional.
Y ahora, el famoso campeón por 3 años consecutivos, el caballo furioso, propiedad del señor Diego Quintana.
He is rushing his jump.
Oh, Furioso, you are going to pieces! You're supposed to be jumping! Jump!
What's the matter with your horse, Don Diego? Does he think he's running a flat race?
I want no comfort from you.
I'm sorry,
And I do not want your sympathy, Senorita Crawford.
Papa.
It's my fault, Ricardo.
No, it is mine.
Now we've got to win the big race at San Ysidro. It's our only chance to make this up to your father.
Furioso is not going to race at San Ysidro.
What?
I am sorry, Glenda. I do not intend to go against my father again.
But we'll be doing this for him.
Best thing we can do for him is not to interfere anymore.
Oh, but we can't leave things in the mess they're in now.
There is no point in making things worse.
But how can they be worse?
I've already told you it was a mistake to go against my father in the first place.
I'm sorry, Ricardo. You're right. There's no use in making things worse.
Come on, Tito. The plane leaves in 2 hours. We haven't a moment to lose. You can sleep after I'm gone.
Senorita, such energy. Where does it keep coming from?
Buenos dias, Senorita Crawford. And here is a gift for going away.
How nice. Just what I need.
Since the suite will so soon be vacant, do you mind if I show it?
Well, I'm having a rumba lesson. It's a bit awkward.
Gracias. Signor, quiere usted pasar? This is the living room. You will notice the bay window with the most beautiful look over the city.
What a coincidence. We've been trying to get you on the phone all morning.
Perhaps that is why they kept saying you were not in.
Oh, well, it wasn't very important. We just wanted to tell you we didn't want anything to do with you.
The bedroom is very notable for its built-in features.
Con su permiso.
Senor, this is the bedroom.
How dare you come in here?
I am looking at this suite. I'm going to move into town.
The bathroom is on a grand scale, also with a beautiful look over the city.
Glenda, I was wrong yesterday. I have decided to race Furioso at San Ysidro. Glenda, please believe me. I love you. This time it is not the storm over the pampas. This time it is real.
As long as your father feels as he does about me, it won't work.
The odds are not as bad as that. It is no worse than an even money bet that he would change if Furioso wins. When he's standing there with the cup in his hands, how can he be angry? No matter what he tells himself, he likes you. And when he hears that it was your idea to race the horse, then even the fact that you were a Crawford will be forgotten.
Senor, now that you have settled your personal problems, do you or do you not want this suite?
Of course we want it. Senorita Crawford is going to stay.
Senor, if I understand you correctly, and I do, even so, you will have to register in the proper manner.
Casiano! Casiano! Where are you, old man? Casiano! Casiano!
Did you call Don Diego?
Yes, but not for you. Where is Cassiano?
Cassiano has gone to the west pasture.
Why did he not consult me first? Tell Panchito to bring Furioso out. Go on, anda.
Perdone, patron, but Panchito has taken Furioso to the north pasture.
Why would he do a thing like that? Oh, well, I look at the alfalfa. Get me Cipriano and Machito.
Siento mucho, senor, but they have gone to the east pasture.
West pasture, north pasture, east pasture. What has happened here? Maria, what pasture is she in?
She has gone to visit her mother.
Oh, mother has been dead these 5 years. I know it. I buried her. You are lying, Esteban. Speak up before I shake the ears off your head.
I will tell you, Don Diego. They have gone to San Isidro.
San Isidro, the racetrack? Why would they go there?
I don't know.
You do. You lie. Answer me or I strangle you.
They have gone to see Furioso run.
Furioso in a flat race? Who did that? Who would dare to do that?
Don Ricardo, Cassiano, and Señorita Cunningham, they have been training him for the handicap.
Pedazo de animal. Why did you not tell me?
I was not going to deceive you, Don Diego. It was plain for me to tell you, but not for half an hour yet, when it'll be too late to take the horse out of the race.
Animal, anda!
Si, señor.
Get my hat!
Si,
Get
señor.
my gun!
Si, señor.
It gives me great pleasure to have a Quintana horse in the handicap again.
Muchas gracias, Senor Casares. I hope he's not the only one who gets pleasure out of it.
Jinetes, caballo. Do not get nervous, Furioso. Don't get nervous. Listen, this race same like the race in the village, only here they got more people. You understand? Huh?
Unsaddle that horse.
Wait, Cassiano. Papa, Furioso is a racehorse. You developed a certain bloodline. You worked and studied until you had a horse as great as Tempestad. Now you have one who is even greater.
Oh, you've gone against me once too often, Ricardo, and I've nothing to say to you now. Nor ever. Unsaddle that horse.
Come on, dear, there's nothing more to be done.
Don Diego, for 40 years I worked for you. Never I say anything like this. When you keep a horse in the barn on handicap day when he can run the mile in 1:36, you are a criminal.
Hold your tongue, old man. Did you say 1:36?
See, 3 times. 3. And with the horses like he run with today, he break a world record.
1:36. 1:36?
See, 1:36.
I've changed my mind, Cassiano.
¿Qué suba?
Sí, cabrón.
Furioso está como nunca. Póngase todo su dinero y ganará con él. Buena suerte que le dé. Hurry, you imbeciles. We will be too late.
Cassiano, how much money have you got?
Oh, money? Oh, plenty of money, Don Diego. 8 pesos.
Oh, I'm not after feed for chicken. I need money.
Well, Quintana, I never expected to see you here.
Martinez, I need a little cash.
Show everything for an old friend. How much? 100 pesos is enough?
Oh, no, how much have you got?
Couple of thousand?
Give me all of it.
Hey, you gonna bet all this money? Hey, you must have a tip.
It is my own horse, Furioso. He has done the mile in 1:36 in his workouts.
Gracias. Julio, just a minute. Can you lend me a little cash? How much? All you got. I send you a check.
This has been a very bad day for me today. All I have is 800 pesos. Don't tell me you're going to bet all this.
Bet? No. This is an investment. I put all this money in Furioso. He has broken the old record in his workout. Muchas gracias.
Sí, Alberto, por favor.
Senorita. Oh, Tito. Now, here. There's your cut. Now, you haven't lost a race all day. How do you do it?
Oh, it is simple. I eliminate all guesswork. I have a cousin and an uncle who work around the stables. They'll stoop to anything.
Oh, your family sounds charming. When your mother gets out of the Bastille, I must have you all over for tea someday.
Gracias, senorita. And now, with my winnings, may I buy you a drink?
Oh, Tito, aren't you nice? But first of all, I want to bet everything I've got on Furioso.
Well, he's 80 to 1 now. Wait, he may go to 100.
Wonderful. That would be like having our own printing press.
Chinga de dos tortillas.
Carlos, no, it's in the bag for Furioso. Number 3. Don't tell us so.
Now what?
Did you say Furioso?
Furioso, it's in the bag, number 3.
Oh,
Furioso.
50 carros a Furioso.
Furioso, 5 ganadores.
Sí, señorita.
Furioso.
Furioso.
Furioso. Furioso. 2 ganadores.
Bet on Furioso.
I know. I give you the tip.
Señorita.
Senorita, you haven't bet yet.
No, I don't like the way those odds are dropping.
Do not put a nickel on Furioso. Tartisia number 4. That is the horse.
What's the matter with Furioso?
I do not know, but I learned by experience never to go against my uncle's tips.
Well, you've been right every race so far today. I'm not going to change touts in mid-afternoon.
50,000 pesos on Furioso.
Oh, senor. Evidently you haven't heard that your horse is going to lose.
What do you mean?
Well, now that you're going to bet 50,000 pesos on Furioso, I don't mind telling you that I've got it straight from the feed box. He'll be among those missing at the finish.
Senorita, there is no one whose opinion interests me less than yours.
50,000 pesos on Furioso.
10,000 on Tartisia.
Don Diego, something terrible happened. Very bad. They make crooked business against you. They take Panchito off Furioso.
Panchito? Then what is he doing out there on the horse's back?
No, that no Panchito. That another jockey.
That is what that Crawford woman meant. And she had the nerve to tell me what she was going to do.
First, I want to take Furioso out of the race. Then this boy come tell me he ride good. I told Furioso everything what happened. He understand this serious time. He gonna be all right. Maybe this boy can ride good.
Papa, I knew you would put Furioso in the race.
Don Diego, I'm so glad.
I've no doubt you are glad, Senorita Crawford, with a strange jockey on Furioso's back. He did that deliberately. He is tiring him out. It is all part of the dastardly scheme. I might have expected as much from Crawford.
But how can you say that, Papa?
How can I say it? That woman, that aunt of hers, was brazen enough to say it to my face. I'm going to put an end to this. I'm going to stop it.
No, Don Diego, it is no good. They will be started before you get there. Later on, we will kill a couple of people. Furioso is in front. He's the smartest horse in the world. He remembers all my instructions. Look, he do everything I told him, everything. Come on, Furioso!
For a horse that was going to lose, Furioso's doing all right.
It is the finish that counts, Senorita, and that has already been arranged. My uncle took care of that personally.
Why, you worm. I thought that was a tip. If I'd known you were going to do anything to Glenda's horse, I'd have had you run off the track.
But, Senorita, your money is on Tortilla. You are taken care of.
I'll take care of you after the race. Come on, Furioso!
Come on, Tortilla!
Furioso!
Tortilla!
Furioso!
Furioso!
Come on, Furioso!
Look how he holds him. He's breaking his neck.
All of the horses have passed him.
Oh, I think maybe he got the bit in his teeth. Yeah, he got the bit in his teeth. Oh, nobody stop me now. Nobody. Come on, Furioso!
Come on, Furioso. Pass him.
Come on, Furioso!
He will.
Oh, Furioso, they could not beat him, these horses.
Yes, you see? Furioso, he won't be a racehorse all the time. Crooked people, crooked jockey don't mean nothing to him. Nothing.
I told you Glenda had nothing to do with this, Papa.
But she tried, did she not?
How, Glenda?
What happened to you?
I just discharged Tito with my own hands. You won't believe it, but after all I've been to that man, he turns out to be a horse fixer. He switched jockeys on Furioso.
There you see. The Crawfords had nothing to do with this.
But they might have.
Papa.
I'm tired of this. For years, you've been telling how my father's cheated you. Well, I've made it my business to find out what really happened. Here is a letter from my father.
Well, why should we go into all that now? I am a broad-minded man. We will let bygones be bygones.
Oh, no, we won't. When your father was in school at Paris, he got mixed up with a girl from a dive on the Rue St. Augustine. He was so crazy about her, he wanted to marry her. My father ran away with her and took her to Capri for a weekend. But the only reason he did it was to keep your father from making a fool of himself.
That is your father's story. If he told the whole truth, he would tell how he stayed 3 weeks in Capri. That is unforgivable.
Papa, let's the four of us go and have some champagne in the clubhouse, huh?
See.
Congratulations, Don Diego.
corazón gozará, entonces le gustará Argentina.
What's the matter with me?
Because you run it so fine, I give you carrots and wine, oh furioso.
But any horse, I'm okay. But the chiquita, they say, I'm so.
Every gaucho and caballero should be a true troubadour.
I got it.
Yes, and the wrong song. Well, sing to your senorita, all your cares won't mean a thing. Don Diego, now don't be bashful and sing to your senorita, sing.
I bet an old castanet that you will never forget Argentina.
Where there are rumbas and tangos to tickle your spine.
Moonlight and music and orchids and wine.
Two hearts met, a beautiful love affair started. Dreams winked their eyes and departed. They knew that their work was done. For two